Eric, you guys freaked me out in that last one. That was not smart that you guys did that. It made no sense to vote at Alan, who was one of our allies, instead of Maddie or Chris. And we would have been stronger. It was not the right time. I thought it was a dumb move. And then on top of that, you all told me to vote for Eric, and then Alan was out. I would have voted for Alan if you kept me in the loop. Now I don't trust you guys, so sorry.
Nothing to make somebody change their mind with a glance. Even with his two votes.
So who would have voted for Steven then? There was voted for Steven because no one told her.
Oh, got it.
Eric.
And then there was another one.
Matt.
I don't care because I want to carry out.
Me too, and that's why not that I cared about what I was doing, I wanted to keep it up eventually anyways, but it was a bigger tournament. Can you understand then why I was like,
Oh, I don't care about that though.
okay, good.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that you and I were good. He said he made it a tie because he wanted it to be closer. I was just upset that entire time because I knew I was going to have to do it.
Yeah.
And he's a great player. Like, he is. He has to take out. And the difference is Steven will frighten.
I am so open. I know it would be easy to do me again.
Yeah, clearly.
But if there's something that you have movement against, let me know.
I guess it depends on what the next challenge is and who wins immunity because there's so few of us. One person not being eligible
It's kind of really
changes
affecting.
absolutely everything.
Welcome to the final 8. Great achievement. Matt, I'm going to need immunity back from you. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. Today's challenge, as some of you might guess, is called Chicken Stick. And it's a Survivor Classic. What's going to happen is on my go, you're going to transfer the water in the pitcher to the water in that bowl using only your mouth. Each of you have a fill line. Once you think you've reached the fill line, call for me, because I won't be able to keep track. Survivors ready? Go! Oh, all these chickens with the little spit in their mouth. Big splash from Chris. That gets a lot. People will quickly realize not to let it splash. Some people crouching all the way down. Some people just bending there. This challenge is brutal. Don't you count your chickens before they hatch. Steven with a bunch. Chris's looks like peas.
I'm into it. Maybe.
No, not yet.
Me, maybe.
No, not Sean. Check, Eric, check. Chris, wherever your name is. Who said that? Matt, win immunity. Gross. Matt, congratulations. You won immunity. You are safe till the final 7.
That was fucking disgusting.
Honestly, the hardest part was the running. We didn't have to run that far, But when you're like carrying the water in your mouth, you get exhausted. I don't know what this means for the rest of it. I don't know if like me finally winning something is gonna change people's minds, but we'll see. I'm having a good time. Are you actually gonna stick with that?
I mean, I stuck with Jillian last time. You guys were like, are you gonna do it?
I mean, we've been trying to trust you since the beginning.
That's totally
I'm just nervous.
But I genuinely.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But I will say we did. I think we did flip that vote the last round. I think you would have been out if we hadn't flipped it.
Yeah.
So you can trust us. We saved you.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Okay, that's fine.
With Matt getting immunity, they're gonna come for me and Steven. I would imagine they're trying to me or you.
Yeah, no.
And you can't, so
I've got some tricks up my sleeve.
I'll be back there. Definitely.
The person that I trust the least right now. That's just what I'm thinking.
I will lock it in. Like, no. Why?
I would hope that they all recognize Steven has won this before, and he is really good at this game.
Do we have an idea of what direction we're going in?
Are you aligned with him? Did we just spoil it?
No, not like directly.
I haven't really talked to him at all, and at this point in the game, it's like kind of dangerous. I don't think now's the time. I like Steven is very strong. We don't know that he's a threat. People who are good at the challenges. I mean, challenges are like where I'm the most
I'm wearing a necklace.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, but like.
Okay.
So glad I got you out.
I mean, like, Taylor and Sean.
Got it.
That's 4. There are 8 of us left. I'm thinking that if they don't want to lock in for Sean, the 4 of them, Matt, Hannah, Sean, and Taylor, are going to lock in a vote for somebody one of us. So it would be a dead tie, and then it would be between who we vote for and who they vote for.
Unless it's split.
I really don't.
But I mean, either way, we need to go for it.
Do both of you trust him?
Yeah,
Trust
more than
you.
that.
100%.
I just
Trust
did.
you?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not flipping on.
Okay. No, I'm not. This is kind of make or break right here. If just trust me. You, me, Hannah, and Taylor. Yeah, just trust me. Okay. Taylor has a statement. Okay. If us 4 vote for whoever, and Taylor's still the vote, we've got them. I'm tight with Taylor. I'm tight with Hannah, and I'm tight with Matt. Taylor is my number 1. The other 2 don't know that.
So,
Maddie
or Chris?
I think Maddie is.
She was looking for one earlier.
She dropped that she was giving a clue.
I trust Steven more, and he gave me an immunity clue yesterday. So, little things, they're little things, you know?
I know they're gunning for me right now. If they make a play, they have an idol. So be it. Like, we're trying to win.
Welcome to the final 8 tribal council. You guys have made it this far. Our numbers are dwindling. Matt, you won immunity. Congratulations. This is now your 2nd immunity win in a row.
It feels really good.
It does? It feels good?
Yeah, I hadn't won any other things yet, so.
Chris, how are you going to be voting going into tonight's vote?
Right now, you know, you talk to people and you try to just make sure you're not on the block and that you're not up next. And
You
so
think you're on the block?
right now,
Right
in this
now.
moment, I don't think so.
Do you think you know what's going to happen tonight?
Not really.
You seem comfortable, though. You seem like
I'm
pretty calm.
I'm like just adrenaline and, you know.
Tess,
Yeah.
as we're getting into the later phases of this game, how are you thinking towards the future?
I'm trying not to look too far in the future because it really could be anybody's game.
So you're still going vote by vote. We're only a few rounds away from the end game. So you're telling me you're not thinking about the end game at this moment.
Not as much as I'm thinking about the short term.
I'm gonna throw out this question I asked last time. Does anyone think that they particularly are going home this night?
more it goes, the more I feel that way.
So do you feel like you're kind of in the dark of what's going on in this game?
I wouldn't say I'm in the dark, but I also wouldn't trust Fall right now.
I feel like everybody here could probably say they wouldn't trust Fall right now. With that, I think it's
Wait,
time.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we haven't found any idols in a while. Like, you check the travel. You have one.
You were wearing the necklace.
Thanks. I'm an idol. Anyone else have anything they want to say?
Jeff, this is the steal a vote advantage. Chris, I would like to vote.
Okay.
This is a steal a vote advantage. Chris will not vote tonight. Taylor will have 2 votes. Tess, you're up.
Well, I have no earthly clue what is about to happen, so I'm just going to go with what we decided before. And if Taylor's not with us, it's really going to change things, and maybe I'm going home, but I hope you go home instead.
I'm worried about the people who are really good at challenges, and so far that right now is Sean. I know that people are throwing around Maddie's name, and I think that that's what Taylor's going to try to do, is to get Maddie out right now. I just don't know. I hope this was the right call.
If anyone has an idol they would like to play, now would be the time to do so. Once the votes are read, decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Maddie. Got 1 vote, Maddie. Chris. 1 vote, Chris. 1 vote, Maddie. Sean. 1 vote, Sean. 1 vote, Chris. 1 vote, Maddie. Chris. We're at 2 votes, Chris. 1 vote, Maddie. 1 vote, Sean. Sean. We're tied. 2 votes, Chris. 2 votes, Sean. Chris. 3 votes, Chris. 2 votes, Sean. 1 vote, Maddie. Chris. We got 4 votes, Chris. 2 votes, Sean. And the next person voted off of Survivor, Chris, and we can bring up your speech. Chris, try this vote.
Well, it's a sad day. Once Taylor took my vote, I knew it was over, and I could tell that it was the end for me, so no harm, no foul. I played longer than I thought I would, so I had a really, really good time, and I want to thank Chris for organizing this whole thing. It was fantastic, so thanks, guys.
It's so nice when
How are you doing, Mr. Bling Bling?
Bling bling.
Yeah, you got that twice in a row.
I didn't know that Chris was even on the table, and it makes sense that I didn't know, because Chris and I have been allied from the start, so they didn't talk to me about that. I am sort of worried about Sean's alliances and how that's all playing out.
I had a talk with Steven where he was like, what happened with Chris? And Taylor and I were both just like, someone just told us Chris had trouble, we both said yes.
Damn, I missed the memo.
It's, yeah, totally. It's okay. Like, everyone's been in the dark in some way. Like, it's not. I wasn't the fucking dark. That was us. We were just trying to flesh out an idol if Maddie or Steven had one. It seems like they don't. And now Matt definitely does. I think he might be.
I'm the jury. If you want me to be a little longer and try to get him out, I don't mind too, because that gets me a little closer.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. In terms of people who are still in that are big targets, it's Matt, you, me, Matt. Yeah.
Welcome, final 7. Immunity is back up for grabs. This is a good old-fashioned endurance challenge. It's called Balls Overboard. You're going to balance the ball at the center of the board. Pretty simple. If your ball falls, you're out of the challenge.
Oh.
At a certain point, I may add a second ball. I'm going to start the challenge in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off. Everyone is trying to be still as they can. The sun is beating down. Beads of sweat are accumulating on your forehead. Tess started to move a little bit. Sean moving a little. Taylor and Maddie could be statues. Steven's ball has not moved in a long time. We are going to reset in 3, 2, 1. You may grab your ball. This one is tricky. There is a pool ball and a tennis ball. Different weights. 3, 2, 1. I need all hands off. Now some of the balls are moving around. Now we wait. We are in a moment gonna throw a little bit of a curveball. You are going to lift 1 foot up. In 3, 2, 1. This game just got more difficult. Hannah, out of the challenge. If you touch your other foot, you are out. Matt, out of the challenge. Sean is close to touching his other foot. Sean, out of the challenge. We are down to 4, just like that. Steven looks still. Maddie looking pretty good. Tess and Taylor seem to be shaking a bit. This is just willpower now. Taylor, out of the challenge. We are down to 3. Steven, Tess, Maddie. One of them will guarantee a spot for themselves in the final 6. For the others, they could be going home tonight. Tess, out of the challenge. We are down to the 2 ends. We have Steven and we have Maddie. Steven's legs are starting to quiver. And with that, Maddie is out. Steven wins immunity and a spot in the final 6.
Ow.
Congratulations.
It was like the art. Good job. 2 servers finally.
I know.
As long as the 4 of us vote Maddie, that's how it's gonna go.
You did. We'll find out. It was like on the bottom of her ball. Yeah.
I really don't know who we can trust because I can't see 100%. She's the first one to say Chris. That like she's trying to get the ball rolling.
They said they were going
That's what I heard.
and told me to try and find someone
To vote Chris? That would because that's what I didn't make that decision. I was told Chris.
Who do you feel is the biggest threat right now? I think if we fake it out and make it seem like we're voting for somebody else, he might want to play it.
We're good here. It's just that like I don't need one other vote. Like
If you need a fake it thing, tell me you're voting for me. I was talking to Stephen right before this challenge. She was like, Matt's gonna be a bigger threat now. Do we fake it out? I think so.
where are you thinking, like, who is the competition? Who's thinking about getting us out?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's also because we make all the same choices.
I don't know if he's okay. I don't know if he's something that I'm worried about.
I think if we hear some noise, that we're not going to get shown that he's really doing this one.
Congratulations, everyone, on making final 7. Steven, how are you looking towards your ending?
If this wasn't around my neck, I am the target to go.
Do you think you would have gone home this vote?
I think, yeah. I mean, there are larger targets if you want to win. Yeah.
You're saying if you want to win, don't vote you out?
Yeah. We have an idol that we know someone has an idol.
Matt, it looks like you were directly targeted in what Steven was saying.
Well, not targeted, it's everyone knows.
Yes, I have an idol.
You have an idol.
Clearly.
So
Yeah.
would you agree that what Steven just said, that he was going to be the target had he not won?
I know that he has been the target in the past, then it would probably be wise to assume that he's the target again.
Maddie, does it concern you that you were one of only 2 captains from yesterday morning left?
Since I didn't realize that, I'm gonna go with no.
So you think the lines have blurred enough that
I
is not
think, yeah,
the way
we're
the game
moving
has
at
been going?
such a fast pace. Like, everything is changing and getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So the lines between what tribes we started on are entirely blurred.
Taylor, when you lost the challenge today, you looked visibly upset. Did you think you needed to win?
It's a personal vendetta because I tested something similar to that and I was the first one out. So ever since then I've been like, if I have to balance something, I need to win it to like redeem myself. So it was just a personal frustration.
I'm good to vote unless anyone has anything they would like to say.
Jeff, do you have another idol?
This is totally contingent on the fact that we have been convincing enough that an idol is not played. You're amazing. The jury loves you too much for me to be comfortable with you staying here.
The goal Final Four seems to always be on the same page. I know I'm gonna do some stuff that may get some trust from them, but the end game is them and me, and not just them. Maddie.
You guys have voted. I don't have the box. Here's what's happening. You guys just voted off one person. You are now the final 6, but you don't know exactly who that person is. What we're about to do is we're going to vote off another person. After this vote, we will be down to the final 5, which means whoever was just voted out, you don't necessarily know that, and you do get a vote in this tribal council. Steven does not have immunity for this vote. I'm going to tally the first votes. We're going to vote off that person. That person will then immediately pick who won immunity for the next round, and I'll read the next votes. Any cast of the person who got immunity do not count. Tess, I'm gonna need you to go and vote off our next person.
I'm panicking. I'm gonna keep Steven a little longer because I feel like he's wronged some people, and maybe the jury won't vote for him if he ends up sticking here. This is chaotic.
I really, really, really hope Taylor or Hannah votes for Steven. We've got to be splitting at this point.
Now I'm freaking stumped because I'm pretty sure we voted out Maddie last round, which means Maddie is gonna give immunity to Steven. I don't know who that's gonna leave to go home. Just going with what we had already planned is to go with Steven.
My hope is that Matt plays his idol round 1. Maddie goes. I don't think Maddie would give Matt the immunity necklace. Fuck you, Chris Sanderson.
If anyone has any idols they would like to play, now would be the time to do so.
I would.
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes for Matt will not count. First vote. Matt does not count. Matt does not count. Matt does not count. First vote. Maddie. 1 vote Maddie. Second vote. Maddie. We got 2 votes Maddie. And the next person voted off Survivor, Maddie. I'm gonna need you to bring up your torch. Maddie, the tribe has spoken. Now Maddie, who would you like to give immunity to?
Oh shit.
Thank you. If anyone has an idol they would like to play, now would be the time to do so. On yourself? Yep, great. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast from Matt will not count. Matt does not count. Matt does not count. Tess does not count. 4 votes left. Sean, 1 vote Sean. Steven, 1 vote Steven. Steven, 2 votes Steven. And the next person voted off Survivor is Steven. I'm going to need you to bring up the torch.
Don't worry, I'll come back in redemption.
Steven, winner of Survivor 3, the tribe has spoken. And with that, congratulations, Final 5. You've made it very far. You have 2 more votes until the end of the game.
I don't know what the hell just happened. It was a fantastic twist on Matt's part because we all knew that he had one idol, so we were going to try and convince him we were voting for somebody else so that we could vote for him and flush the idol out of the game. Little did we know there was going to be a double vote, so then Matt got nervous, played his idol, and then played another idol. And I could not have written that in my wildest dreams. It's absolutely insane. I am happy to have made it this far and to have been involved in all of this chaos. I think my goal in the survey was just to make it to the merge. I am happy, and I'm running on such adrenaline because that was absolutely insane.
It makes sense, but I feel like I keep saying like douchebaggy things to people in game and at tribal, so I would be a great person to like go to the end and like not have votes. I would watch out for Matt. They love him so much. Why wouldn't you try to get him out faster? Kings have slayed, and I